Assalamu alaikum dear students, this is Shahid Shehzad Bajwa, lecturer computer science for second year computer science students. Today we are going to start our chapter number 1, concepts of computer programming. In this chapter, today's topics are what is computer programming, why learn computer programming, and what are the characteristics of a successful computer program. So let's start. Basic introduction is given in your chapter number 1 on starting. What is computer programming? So according to definition, programming is both an art and science. It's an art because there are many different ways to complete a data processing task and write specific coding instructions. Then it's a science because there are several rules to follow using different logics to ensure that programs are economical, efficient and effective. Whenever we start programming or coding for any project, it must be efficient, it must be economical, and it must be effective, user friendly. So that's why it's a science and art when you going to make any program for any project or for any use. So program basically is a set of instructions that computer must follow in order to prepare data into information. First of all, we have only data that we have to convert into information. So for this process there are some rules, there are some logics, and there are some proper methodologies you have to follow for programming. The instructions basically consist of statements used in computer programming language. There are several statements are given, rules are given, and you have to follow to make a program. Then several languages are there. Nowadays we are using like Java, Oracle, Visual Basic and so many others. But in our book, Basic, Pascal and C, these are the basic languages have been discussed in this book. So let's start. An important question is why learning computer programming? Why to learn computer programming, or why do you want to learn computer programming? So examiner can ask different questions in different ways. So this question can be arise, why you want to become a programmer? What are the interests behind you want to become a computer programmer? So you must have a proper answer, clear answer. So when you are going to for interview or you are writing your answer for exam, examiner must know you have proper information or knowledge about this question. There are several good reasons are there for learning programming. Programming helps to understand computer. Either you are computer literate or not computer literate. If you are doing computer programming course, then definitely it helps to understand computer. Learning to write simple and complex program. When you start coding for any program, these kind of programs can be very simple, like adding two numbers, 2 plus 2 equals to 4, or complex program you are making an artificial intelligence program which will perform different kind of operations. People feel great when you are doing programming. Then if you are solving any query or any problem statement and you are successful in this, then you feel proud, you feel something that you have achieved something bigger. So it's a very emotional and very pleasure satisfaction for you when you solve any kind of problem. Then your mind finds quick solutions and increase the thinking ability of your mind. When you look any problem, then suddenly you try to find the solution, and when you find the solution you feel something satisfactory your personality. So programming, also called software engineering, involves steps similar to any problem solving task. So major user of the programming are software engineering students and computer science students. Then when you write any program, there are some characteristics that makes program successful. First of all, let's see correct. It does what it is supposed to do. Means whatever you want to do, it is doing the same thing. Then usable, it easy to use. Your program should be easy to use. Either a user is computer literate or non-computer literate. For example, you are using ATM machine. It doesn't matter you are computer literate person or just uneducated person, but your program should be easy to use. When you take out cash, it should be very easy process. Reliable, it works without failing. Its failure ratio should be minimum or 0%. Then understandable, it can be easily understand and can be easily readable or to teach other one. Then modifiable, it can be enhanced and updated. If you want your program update or modify, this should have a capability to modification. Maintainable, it can be corrected when errors are found. Definitely when you are coding a program, you have finished your coding and program is ready, and if during running process there is any error, it should be correctable. Flexible, it can be modified to supply other information as required. Different or all software has their option to share with others. General, it is not too specialized. It should be very general and common. Not too specialized means only one person can use, and until you don't have any type of training, you can't use your program. Efficient, it does not waste computer resources. Your program should be very familiar and friendly with hardware and software, and minimum resources should be required to run your program. So dear, when you will go through your book, read these points very clearly, and if you have any question, you can send me a text message. You can ask me on our WhatsApp group, and we have a special arrangement for your queries. You can contact me any time. I have an assignment for you. In your book there is a chapter why to learn computer programming, and my assignment is you have to find and write about why do you want to become a computer programmer. So collect your data from internet, from your book or material, and also in last topic I given you the website link where all detail is there. So write properly, to the point answer, and try to make your assignment best. So you have to submit your assignment online, or you can write with in your handwriting, and after taking a snap you can send me on WhatsApp group. So dear, this is your assignment, and for 5 marks, then I will assign you the marks, and I will respond you after checking your assignment. And if you have any further question, you may ask.